Round 8 of the World Championship takes us to the Austrian Grand Prix. This 4.32-kilometre track has only 9 corners and is the shortest lap time of the year at under 70 seconds. It has 4 long straights and plenty of elevation change as the cars climb uphill from the pits to the top of the track at turn 2. Despite the high speeds, it's actually quite an easy track on brakes as there are so few corners. With an average speed of 224 kilometers an hour, it's one of the faster tracks on the calendar. Just 10 corners make up the 4.3-kilometer Spielberg circuit, which rises and falls as it cuts through the lush, green Austrian countryside. And it's a high-speed roller coaster of a track. Rising uphill into turn 1 helps drivers braking, but it's a short apex and tricky not to overshoot or run wide on the exit. Then it's hard on the throttle for the long winding run to the sharp right-hander. Turn 2 has been reclassified for 2017 and is now the left-hand kink before we reach the sharp right of turn 3, where Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg famously collided on the last lap in 2016. This is a wet lap, so note the wider lines Felipe Massa takes as we run down the gradual slope to turn 4, which makes it really tricky to spot your braking, with drivers descending downhill through the sweeping right-hander and into the twisting infield section. The kink of turn 5 is flat out, and then come 2 big high-speed left-handers at 6 and 7. Seven is the quicker of the two, which spits the drivers out into turn 8, another right, and then it's up the hill, over the blind crest, and down again for the rapid turn 9. Fighting the car through the fantastically fast right-hander, named after Austria's first F1 hero, Jochen Rindt. And yet another drop down through the final corner and onto another breathless lap of the Austrian Grand Prix.
As we head in to the final lap of this race, Rosberg never won a Grand Prix from outside the top 3.
Yeah, look at this, this is close. Hamilton got a fantastic drive out of turn 1.
So here he goes then. Is this hammer time? Lewis Hamilton wheel-to-wheel with Nico Rosberg. In towards turn 2, his teammate's got the inside line. They've touched again. Hamilton runs wide. And is he going to come onto the track and touch his teammate? He's now got damage. Nico Rosberg to his front wing. Bits of carbon fibre are showering the track, and Lewis Hamilton does manage to overtake his teammates, but the damage has been done to the front wing.
He's slow. Hamilton's quite slow too.
And out goes Sergio Perez as well.
That's why he was slow. Yellow flags.
They're both slowing down. Gutierrez and Verlaine
look
just
at these two, look.
I was going to say Verstappen and Raikkonen are now closing in on Nico Rosberg. Hamilton leads this race. Rosberg might not even end up on the podium. He's been passed by the Red Bull and the Ferrari as well. All happening on the final lap of this race. Lewis Hamilton, who went for the move on his teammate. Rosberg defended aggressively. Hamilton wins out. Hamilton takes the Austrian Grand Prix, the 250th Grand Prix win by a British driver. He wins in the Styrian Mountains. Max Verstappen just holds off Kimi Raikkonen, and limping home, the championship leader in 4th place, minus a front wing, is Nico Rosberg.
Lewis, well done, mate. It's not the race we were after, but yeah, good result.
That was on the outside. It wasn't me that crashed.
I was struggling to slow the car, but that's the main one really. You know, just struggling to slow the car. But anyways, I'm on the inside, you know, and I have it's my position, and I have the corner, and I have the right to dictate the way.
I left us a lot of room.
be stopping soon. Push now, push now. He's changing the direction 5 times. Rear right exploded. Nothing I can do. Engine off. That's it. Sorry, guys.
I went over the debris, so check the pressures.
Suspension loads at turn 9 are critical, so just be careful on the curbs. Get loose, close that gap as much as you can. It's hammer time. Nico car ahead, he's on the super soft tyre.
Why is he on a softer tyre than me?
Guys, you're bailing out. Well done, mate. It's not the race we were after, but good result.
That wasn't me that crashed.